Greetings, everyone. My name is Four. Welcome to Space Engineers and my little Scrapyard Survival playthrough. You find me here on the wonderful dust ball that is Pertam. Let's get rid of that GPS. There we go. Yeah. Nice higher gravity, lower oxygen to the point of up there we will struggle to breathe. Down here we're fine. So what is the goal other than build stuff without being able to build stuff? Since we can't build wonderful things like, you know, thrusters. Well, ostensibly the story I'm giving myself is we're over here to repurpose a long abandoned Pertam that's been mined, and yeah, we're going to reset it up as a forward planet for a certain little expedition to another solar system that might be coming up in the future. So yeah, ultimately we want to get to the poles, set up some communication outposts sort of things. Some sort of transit terminal, which is a fancy way of saying again to space and back again, with the corresponding stuff up in space as well. Habitation complex, need somewhere for people to be. And all the fuel infrastructure, we don't really want that with extra stuff, just in case it blows up and all that jazz. The other thing I want to do, let's turn the handbrake off. We're going to get started, start driving, and start looking for something to spawn. But yeah, we're going to just drive around, hope for some stuff, scrap it. But the one other thing that I have not really done is built a large grid rover, so we're going to do that while we do this too. I get the feeling that it's going to be a little bit before something spawns, so I'm going to just cut us forward to when we find the first bit of scrap to give you a bit more of a rundown. Alright, I've been driving for a little bit, but we finally had something pop up. About 3 kilometers in this direction, there's something. But, any familiar with this whole thing? It's like, why this planet rather than other ones? Well, I wanted some of it was a bit of a desolate wasteland, but the normal modded planet that gets used was a little too sandy for my liking. But too samey. Done it on Earth like before, but I just don't want to have ice readily available. I want to have to look for it. And Pertam's kind of got the oases around the place of ice, but you're not going to find them everywhere, which is nice. So yeah, and also the increased gravity makes it a bit harder for using your flying things. Let's go see what our first... There, I think that's it up there. It's a fairly big thing, whatever it is. Looks like it might be a piece of highway, which is kind of fun. Yes, this starter rover is functional. Is the word. It's not very good. It is the bare minimum. It has no... It's got a gyro on it, but it's not complete, so I'm my own worst enemy right now. Need to drive very carefully. It is a piece of highway section. Now this could be good. What's that underneath? That's scrap. Have something broken. Alright, let's just, yeah, bits and pieces of scrap everywhere. Something broke. What we're going to do is we're going to cut some steel out. And let's get some things set up on the toolbar. Let's just do the old... I don't even know you do half of the stuff, do I? We'll get rid of that there. And what do we want? We want a merge block as well. Gonna put both of those on there. Interesting. Why do I have paint? Defaults. A loop. We're going to go. There we go. We have a ramp. What have we got? What have we got? Oh, good start, good start. There's a cargo container. Let's see what we can do about getting this out of my way. And whoa! Key part of all this is the old grabby hands, as it's collectively known. Or improvised experimentation. This is actually a good start already. Do the old right click just so I don't accidentally grind out that. Cannot detach because something here is... Oh, look at it all. Delete this. Something didn't spawn properly. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to... We're not supposed to have this battery here, so we're going to just cut it out. Take it as... I think something blew up there. Oh, I wonder if there's a hydrogen tank there and it blew up. Grid will split, eh? Where's it going to split? No. So yeah, as you can see, this is going to be some choppy out stuff. We've got small batteries. Let's actually repair this so I can walk a little easier. And maybe pick all this rubbish up just so we can chuck it over here. Oops, that's not the button to push. Get rid of that. There we go. What have we got here? This is a... Wow. Oh, these usually have some really good stuff in them, and I think it's gone bang. There we go. Let's just clear all this out of the way. So yeah, I'm going to fix this up a bit just so I can clean everything up and get access to everything. So I will see you after I extract and catalog what we've got in here. I'll be right back. Alright, that's a lot of stuff cut up and whatnot. Here's the highlights. We got some computers, some motors. And we've got these, which are hostile at the moment. There's a small conveyor on there, I don't want that. Let's just carefully trim this off. Yes, and then we've also got this, which this is mine now. There's some stuff in there. Let's just get this over here. I did clean most of that up just by using the entity list. Game's a little happier about it now. So we've got some stuff now. Let's just trim off these parts. Oh, look at that. We even have the gyro parts. Now, one bit that I didn't notice immediately while getting all this is down that corner, you can see that our oxygen is not 100. We're just high enough. So I had to set a waypoint here. We don't need it anymore. And just head back that way to not suffocate. Now, if we do this very carefully, just careful tap it in. One more. One more. That is now ours. And we'll just do that. And oh, there's no power cells in there, so we can just give this a nudge to reset that to no one owns it. So we have more batteries, which is definitely a good thing. Look at that. So how full are they? 100%. Nice. We did good there. And yeah, this obviously didn't really have much, but that is a cargo container. However, this is going to be a point where I think we're going to need to extend this already in some way that I can get these on here. So we can move along and actually do... Or do we just strap them on there? I think we just got to strap them on. We don't have a mag plate on. That's what we're missing on here. Let's just go with a kind of horrific... Come on. Oh boy. We'll go... we'll figure this one out. Leave this with me. I'll come back and we'll get this sorted. And we'll find me somewhere where I'm not suffocating. Alright. It ain't pretty, but it works. Just gotta get some extra tubes to finish this off. Now we're back up here because I realised that we don't exactly have... where are we? We've got storage, but we don't have a lot of steel plates left after all of that, so we're going to come up here and have a quick nosy about what's still up here. You got any of them large steel tubes by any chance? Probably not. I don't see why you'd have any up here, because I've chopped everything off, haven't I? Construction components, so no. We're going to just cut the side off. And then we're just going to chop off these big chunks. So that is nice and quick. Don't need a lot of them. There we go. I think that's all we need. Oops, wrong buttons. 57. We'll get a little bit more. There we go. What's this got on it? Small steel tubes, we'll take them. And let's quickly cut some of these off. That'll do us. There we go. And have we got any scrap on us? No, we don't. Cool. So we'll go into here, and we're just going to quickly chuck that, and that in. And don't even know why I'm doing that. Let's get on the road. I do not need... we'll close this up. We don't need this anymore. Let's go back to where the air is a bit more breathable. Oh, I need to get some more... Got some lights on all this now, so we can see. But we'll go to where we can breathe, since the air is just too thin up here. Oh boy. Kind of glad I got that going now, don't I? There we go. We are no longer running out of oxygen. However, now it's the fun part. We drive aimlessly, pick a direction, and we drive. So I'll check back in once we find something. Oh, feels like it has been like a good 10 or 15 minutes of driving, but I finally got something popped up somewhere over here. Let's get up there and see what it is. Hopefully it's worth the delay. And if we're really lucky, it might even be not too high to breathe. Wonder what we got. Do we see anything? No, we don't. Oh, where is it hiding? No, we're now too high. Oh dear. So we want to head south from where we are right now. Oh no, we've got oxygen here. Nice. Just gonna plot where I run to. Wonder where it is. Wonder where it is. I just see it in the distance over there, I think. Maybe. And it's sunlight. Sun's coming up. Whee. Should I leave those on so I can see better? Ooh, there's some nice trees and stuff. It was like northeast roughly that I needed to go, but I cannot see where it might be, even all the way out in third person. Alright, I'll see you once we get there. Alright, just caught sight of it, just over here. Doesn't look particularly worth the time it's taken to find it, but hey, it's something. Is it a... it's a little jalopy, maybe? The Lucky might have a hydrogen engine, I think, maybe. They can spawn with them. Someone's smoking on it, that's for sure. Is this a jalopy? No, it's an Optimus Prime. Or Optimal Prime. It had a bad spawn, didn't it? Well, let's just pick all this up so it's out of the way. Make the game a little bit happier. What do you got in there? Nothing in the barrel. Let's they're on the ground. A lot of scrap metal. What's smoking? Cockpit. Oh yeah, that's cool. Let's just chop some of this out. And what does it need? It needs computers, I think we were short of. Cool. Let's just grab whatever. Okay, this is busted, so I won't have anything in it. Busted, so I won't have anything in it. It's fine, because we need anything with computers in it. Anything with computers in it, please. Let's just turn that. Oh yeah, there's a engine by the looks of it just sitting in there. Oh, large steel tubes. Yes, please. We have another wheel. What have we got else in here? I don't think we've got much else in here. If I can get that built back up, then we would be able to find out what's under there, but there's 2 hydrogen engines under there. That one is basically kaput. That one is fairly good. Well, oh well, we'll just grind out what we can. Needs a power cell, which we don't have. And the grid's neutral, even better. Oh, I'd love to have a better grinder, but interesting. Let me detach that, even though those are there. Oh wait, those have large steel tubes in them. Oh, so many large. Look at that, we have wheels. Just quickly have a survival kit moment. If I go like that, that'll drop off. Bonk. I'm surprised it didn't stop me from chopping that out, but anyway. Let's how do we do this? Everything's resting on it. Not thought this through that well. Right, that's that one. Oh, wow, this is enthusiastically beating me up. Can we just rip this forward now? Kind of. Oh, it didn't sound good. I actually think that damaged it. Silly. Oh. So we have 2 batteries that I need to very carefully hack down. Mine. And chop, chop, chop. Also mine. That is 2 more small batteries. Which, honestly... Oh, we still need to get something to repair that too, don't we? Come on, let me out, please. Please, please, thank you. What else is actually in here that we kind of care about? No, no, no. I'm just going to chop. Ooh, that's a full one. Anything else? Do you spot anything else in there? Glass? Sure. Guess we'll chop that up just to have less grids floating around. And there's some glass there too. Oops. And that fell off on me. Cool. What else do we have? What else do we have? Not really much else. It's just like stuff. I guess it's about all you can really classify this as, just assorted stuff. We'll just... Nope, that's not even complete. That was a waste of time, wasn't it? Alright, we'll just chop this up. Clean that up. Sure. So, what do we need? We need merge blocks, don't we? Look at that. That was a... Look at that. Brilliant. Brilliant kick. Totally meant to do it. Okay, so we want a small one of them. Whoops. Let's put that around the right way, shall we? And we've got the parts already on us. Excellent. Come on, please. Bonk. Come on, guys. You are... Seriously, you're close enough. Now they're close enough. Cool. And then we take this around here. Normally I do this off screen, but just in case, anyone who is not familiar with the whole arguing with the components and trying to get them into the right spot, but show you how the brute forcing goes on. And that goes, and then this goes. Bonk. They're ours. And use the old right click to grind, so I don't have to worry about chopping that out. We don't need to really worry about our power just, our suit power just yet. I just noticed it's getting low, but not quite yet. Can we try and stick... Could stick the engine there? Then I can't pipe it up. Where do we put this? Like, I don't want to just mag lock it down, simply for the fact it gets quite annoying trying to drive with a mag locked. We'll just chuck it here. It's not a great idea, but it means I can merge it on. It's not going to be piped, but I really don't think that matters. Should we go like that, or should we have it on its side? I think we'll have it on its side. Come on. Can I... Please? Please and thank you. Thank you. So then we get out this. Weld these up using the merge blocks, because we can get all our resources back. The merge block, sorry, the weld pads are pretty nice, but yeah, they're one and done, disposable. We don't need any of that, do we? Nah, we don't. So let's go into here and let's... Alright, do we actually need 210? No, we don't. Oops. Yeah, that'll do. We'll just chuck it over here. Just litter. And onto the next drive. How bad is the view? It's honestly not that bad. You can still see out. So we've still got all of that to do. We haven't even got our habitation or anything like that. However, let's get moving. I don't want to go back. Oh gosh, which way did we come from? That way. Want to get back to that nice... Whoa! Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, wheels. We turned up the power on that when we only had the one set of wheels, and now I haven't turned it down. So we're going to put that back down to 30, and we're also going to put the speed limit down to that, because I was getting a little frustrated with the whole nothing spawning for ages. Anyway, we'll see you somewhere. Alright, we got something else. I don't know what it is. Somewhere in this direction. It did spawn a lot better than last time, so I'm guessing just things didn't like me. So that's hardly surprising. Ooh. The power pylons. Wonder what we got to go with them. Sometimes you get a helicopter or something that's crashed into them. Helicopter could be some fun parts. Honestly, I think it is actually a helicopter. Nice. Ooh. What do we got over here? A helicopter that hit a vehicle. Or something like that. Interesting. Let's have a look here at this. Handbrake on. What have... Like, it's kind of... it's intact. Plus is that APC sort of thing. What do we got here? Passenger bench, grid will split if I chop that off. Okay, well, fine, then we'll... Okay, loot. Give me loot, please. Just hack them down a bit. Let's see what's behind door number everything. Nothing. Nothing. Nothing and nothing. That's all I really want out of them. And keep the rest of it. And anything there? No. Ooh, we do have a wheel though. Take your large steel tubes, and we'll take that as well. Nice. Ooh, is that... Ooh, it's intact. Nice. So we quickly cut that down. And then we'll detach it. And what else have we got over here? Did I actually cut that down, like, to take the parts that I want? I did. Wheel? I'm guessing knocking that one extra construction component out took it down a notch. You've got your... Just quick top up. This is all garbage, right? Maybe. Let's just... chop those out of the way. No, I'm not seeing anything. Let's just cut that one out and that one out. No, nothing in there. Excellent. You've got parts. So have you. And there's another hydrogen tank. I think I accidentally nicked that. Careless. I mean, that said, we also don't really want any more batteries, but it's out of the way. And then we want to cut this down, hack it out, and chop it out. If we're smart about this, we can go something like this. Oh, nice. The front fell off. No, can't actually quite extract that nicely. However, kind of fixed it all up. So we've got some batteries. Honestly, that one that I've already damaged, just chop that up completely. We'll chuck that on there and might be able to pinch it. We've got this hydrogen tank. Actually, I haven't even checked to see if there's anything in them. Let's just use this. Oh. Inventory has gas, yes, and has gas. All right. Put them in together. We'll just quickly cut this down, and we're gonna. This is honestly quite nice. Not actually seen them intact this much. Let's no parachute in there, okay. Just gonna cut these out just in case. I think we might. Because I mean we need something to carry all our stuff, right? I mean, I know the answer to how hard would it be to turn this into a, like, trailer. I think we'll be cutting the cargo box off. What's actually in here? I don't think there's actually anything in there that is worth the materials. Now I'm trapped, thanks. Game, let me out, please. Here we go. Do we go like, I don't know, cut this off, and then we can like mag plate stuff underneath. And that's a thought. That is a thought. It's a thought that I need to think about, to be honest. So, rather than waste your time, I will pause this here and come back to you once I've actually made up my mind. So, had a good think about it. It's actually the next day for me. As much as I'd love to go with the idea, it's overly ambitious. And oh, hello. Overly ambitious, given our current states of not having much, not even having a base to drag this stuff back to, but not going to write the entire idea off. What do you would say? At all? Overall? What we'll do down the line, or at least hopefully I remember, is find another one of these later on. Do this, because I've obviously cut this out. Chuck the junk over there. If we take the skeleton of it like this, I don't know. That doesn't turn, I don't think, so that's fine. Maybe lock this down or whatever. But yeah, keep this. And have it as our or a small grid flyer. You know, the old idea of putting some mag plates on there. I mean, heck, we could. I don't have any steel plates on me. Hey, don't know why I moved through there, but you know, have mag-plated cargo with parachutes. Like cargo small, well, these things. The small grid medium cargo container. Have it mag-plated on there with, you know, its own attached parachute or whatever. Mag-plated? Probably merge blocked. Probably the smarter idea, but, you know, can just fly back to base, drop some resources, fly back up, pick up other stuff. But that's a pipe dream for down the line. Immediately, it's going to be a case of, I'm going to chop this up for parts. Now, what I mean ooh about there is I can see a thruster. Hydrogen thruster? Yes. Yes. You know what? Where are we? Okay, control. Don't ask me why, but I always try and call the control panel a keypad. Cannot withdraw. Thank you. So what have we actually got on here before I chop this all down? Need steel plate? What? I don't understand this game sometimes. Cool. Let's just build this up. So what have we got? Hydrogen. Yep, that'll be that one that we saw on top. Access panels galore. Automation tire. I think we can build timers. There's a hydrogen engine in there. There's an event controller in there. We can't build those. Programmable block. Definitely want that. And a small battery. And some rotors. So, yeah. That is going to do for this episode. Don't want to drag along too much. However, I will turn this into parts before we start next episode. Given this is just starting, I don't know. I would like to have it every week. We'll see if I can do that. Otherwise, it'll be every other week. You know, hey, we'll see. Till next episode. Stay safe, stay well, and we'll catch you next time.